Welcome to Chet's Detail Shop. Chet's Detail Shop has been in business for 50 years. You've never heard of it? No problem. That's because Chet's Detail Shop has one customer, me. Anyway, ironically enough, two of my friends on the same day, or coincidentally enough, asked a very interesting question. Should I ceramic coat my car? Well, the answer is a positively, definitely, maybe. And in order to understand whether or not you should ceramic coat your car, the question remains, do you understand the process of preparing a car for a ceramic coating? And that's what this quick, hopefully quick video is about. If you're getting it ready to ceramic coat the car, which is what this video is all about, do I want to put this on? Then you need to wash the car and then clay bar it, polish it, and then you're ready to protect it. So let's begin with the washing, followed by the polishing, followed by the protection section. Okay, washing your car. Washing your car will not remove swirl marks, dents, scratches, any imperfections in the paint. Polishing in the next section will. Washing a car is just like anything. We all know how to wash a car. And there's 10,000 products out there. I happen to have two of them here. The infamous Meguiar's over-the-counter, bought any AutoZone or whatever product, and the infamous Dawn Liquid. Whoa, Dawn Liquid? You're going to use Dawn Liquid? Yes, I am. Why would you use Dawn Liquid versus this? Well, this product will remove everything on the paint. I mean, we're talking about wax, polish, dirt, grime. When you are done Dawn washing a car, it is going to be exactly the same as it was when it came out of the spray booth. There will be no contaminants on the car whatsoever. Not a good idea if you just spend 4 hours polishing and protecting your car. It will not remove ceramic coating. However, this stuff, or a million other products just like it, is designed to be gentle enough to clean off general dirt, but will not remove protectant or polishing, but it's what I would recommend daily with a very soft cloth, because it will create, if you don't wash your car correctly, it will create those horrible swirl marks. Washing alone, unfortunately, is not the answer. Car surfaces, like the Corvette or any other car, has three contaminants on the surface. Those that live on top of the paint, those that live in the paint, and those that are under the paint. Nothing you can do will get rid of the under the paint. The ones that live in the paint are more difficult to get rid of and will not be washed off. You could spend all day trying to wash off those and they won't come off. Yet, the ones on the top of the paint more or less will come off with the wash. So how do you get the embedded imperfections out, such as rail dust, paint overspray, things of that nature? Well, a very simple product has been made. It's called a clay bar. Clay bar comes in all kinds of flavors from all kinds of companies. It makes absolutely no difference which brand you buy. They're all the same. They come in it's little clay, just like the stuff you get in school. You make it into a pancake shaped. You can get applicators for it. You can buy it in colors. It doesn't really matter. And the secret of putting clay on is that it actually makes paint smooth. Won't remove the swirl marks, but it'll smooth it out. It must be used with a lubricant. And any quick detailer will be the product that you spray it on and just rub the clay on the paint. Just back and forth. And it'll take care of the paint. That's how you properly wash a car. Okay, moving on to polishing. Polishing is the key. Washing, is not polishing, and waxing or protecting is not the key to a good finish of a car. Polishing is. The terms have been so misused and so blatantly tossed around that people today think waxing is polishing and polishing is cleaning, and they're not. They're all 3 steps with sub-steps involved, and now we're going to talk about the polishing step, the most important step. Number 1, washing will not remove orange peel, will not remove swirl marks, and will not remove scratches. Waxing will not remove orange peel, will not remove swirl marks, and will not remove scratching. The only thing that can do that is polishing. And polishing is the one process that, yes, removes paint, or in the case of a Corvette and most modern cars, clear coat. The clear coat's thick enough to take it. The stomach is another story. There are multiple tools used in the polishing process, from professional tools to amateur tools to no tools. Let's start with the easiest tool. The easiest tool is a pad and some polish, and you rub it on the car just like this, and guess what? Nothing's going to happen. You're not strong enough, unless you're Arnold Schwarzenegger, to put polish on a pad and polish out a swirl mark. Not going to happen. Forget that one. The next step is the most aggressive, and that's a rotary buffer. This is a standard, everyday rotary buffer, and you've heard them, seen them. It spins slow. It spins at a slow speed. And of course, cranked up, it really moves. The thing about rotary buffer, driven product, meaning there's gears driving this in this direction. This is for professionals only. I wouldn't touch this product to this car for all the tea in China. If I put this down and start it up at the speed you just saw, in less than 3 seconds, it'll burn a hole in this paint. Unless you're a pro and you know exactly what you're doing, you never want to use a rotary buffer like this on your car. And I'm talking about the kind that's a real professional rotary buffer. So much for that one. Now, the easiest product to use is a dual action polisher. Now, what makes a dual, this one's broken only because it doesn't have the pad. A dual action polisher is it's an orbital action polisher. This thing is orbiting. If you see it, it just orbits. The difference is it's not driven. This is just spinning by the speed of the internal device. As a matter of fact, I turn it on, and if I turn it off, I can stop it just by putting my hand on it. Well, this is basically a great tool if your finish is like my Corvette and in almost perfect condition. Makes life very easy, but it will not remove paint. That's it. It just won't remove paint. It's not strong enough. It's heavy. It's an industrial product, but it won't move. This one happens to be a Porter cable. So, there's got to be a solution. And the solution is this German-made device called a Flex driven orbital buffer. Now, the difference between this is that this is driven by gears and it orbits. You can see the orbiting, but I can't stop it. And that is the trick. This device provides the power of a rotary buffer with the safety of an orbital buffer. And I can take this product, put it on the car, and rotate it. And I can leave this run for an hour and it will not burn the paint. Yet, it will remove swirl marks, it will remove scratches, minor ones, and it will remove just about anything, providing the car is clean. So, these do not come cheap, but these are the tool of the real pro. And all you do is put a little polish on here. Now, speaking of polish, Polishing is an art. You start with a very aggressive polish and you end up with a very fine polish. This polish, again an Adams product just because I like it, is really a buffing compound. Very, very aggressive. You don't need to use a product this aggressive unless you have some severe swirl marks, etc. The idea is use the least aggressive product possible. And they come finer and finer. Basically, the iron oxide in it is less and less. And ultimately, you end up with a detail polish, which is essentially just a rouge polish. These are professional polishes. Polish is not wax. Don't get the two confused. A wax is a protectant polish. Okay, let's talk about protectant. Commonly called wax. It comes in all kinds of forms. Spray on, comes in cans, you wipe it on. Wax will not fix dull paint. Wax will shine, sort of. It puts a little shine on the car. There are hundreds of waxes made. None of them will shine your car. I've got oodles of products in my detail shop. Each one designed for a different purpose, but wax is wax, and that will not take out any imperfections. So, wax is a protectant. There's also another kind of protectant called a quick protectant, such as this. Shake it up, spray it on, let it set, it bonds to the paint. This can be removed rather easily with Dawn. Take it right off. So, when you protect the car, it's already been polished, and of course it's already been washed. Now comes the big boy. Do I want to use this? Well, this is a permanent product. However the paint looks when you put it on, that's how it's going to look forever. The only way to remove this product is to get out a polisher and polish it off. You do not want to do that. This stuff is designed. Now, it's fantastic. It'll beat up water for 6 months to a year. It's as smooth, it's unbelievable. But remember, the paint will never look better than the moment you spray that stuff on, and once you do, that's it. So, the answer to the infamous question, Karen and Tim, do I want to ceramic coat my car? And my question to you is, what condition is your paint in? So, without too much ado, you just had the whole thing. Cleaning, polishing, and protecting. 3 separate steps, 3 separate processes. One does not substitute for the other. And believe me, don't get the confusion of the word wax. One-step wax is just basically a little polish built in to help it, but it's still a protectant. A polish will remove imperfections in your paint and make it look perfect. This Corvette probably looks pretty perfect right now, but to me, it is not. So it's all a matter of your personal preference. I thank you for watching. So I want to leave you with this Adams product is a spray-on. They make a more intense version of this. And think twice before you ceramic coat your car, boat, motorcycle, or RV. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.